Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. We love to get our hands dirty and really dig into all sorts of interesting stuff. But today we're doing something a little
A
different.
little different? Yeah.
We are going to be dissecting some real-world business English.
Okay.
But here's the twist.
All right.
We're using a lesson designed for folks who are learning English as a second language.
Interesting.
It's a really unique way, I think, to uncover some practical vocab and phrases that we as native speakers maybe take for granted.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like looking at something familiar through a fresh lens, you know?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much we can learn by observing how these essential business concepts are taught and practiced.
Totally. And you know what today's lesson?
Yeah.
It drops us right into a tense sales meeting.
Oh,
But
Tez.
before we get to all that drama, let's warm up with a little vocab.
Okay.
All right, so the lesson kicks off by defining drive sales,
Hmm.
which basically means, boosting those all-important numbers.
Right.
And then we've got promotion, which refers to those special offers and deals designed to, well, attract customers.
Right. Yeah, the classic buy one, get one free,
Exactly.
that kind of thing.
Simple stuff, but hey, it's the foundation for what comes next.
It is. And that foundation quickly leads to some sparks flying in this meeting.
Oh, yeah.
This manager is clearly under pressure to improve sales immediately.
Yeah.
They need solutions from the team, like yesterday.
You can practically feel the tension coming off the page.
Oh, yeah.
So the first suggestion that's thrown out there is to just lower prices to match the competition.
Okay.
Sensible, right.
Makes sense.
But the manager shoots it down,
What? Why?
calls it uncreative.
Oh.
I guess just copying what everyone else is doing isn't exactly a recipe for success.
No, it's not. You're right. And it reminds me of Blockbuster Video, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Blockbuster?
Oh, I do.
They were so focused on their brick and mortar stores that they completely missed the rise of streaming services like Netflix.
Totally, yeah.
And then, they tried to match Netflix's prices later, but it was way too late.
Too little, too late.
Innovation, not imitation, is key in today's fast-paced business world.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
So, all right, back to this meeting.
Okay.
Someone throws out the idea of a 2-for-1 promotion.
Right.
The manager's response:
Let me guess, not good.
it'll never fly.
Oof.
But just as this wave of negativity is like filling the room,
Yeah.
who walks in?
Dun, dun, dun.
The CEO
Oh.
overhears the idea and praises it as brilliant.
Oh, wow.
Talk about leadership whiplash.
That is some serious whiplash.
Right.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how many times are potentially great ideas stifled by a manager's negativity.
That's such a good question.
And then on the other hand, think about leaders who foster creativity and encourage their team to think outside the box.
Yeah.
Those are the environments where innovation thrives.
For sure. And speaking of innovation,
Yes.
let's dig into some practical language takeaways from this lesson.
Love.
So first up, we've got the phrase match the competitors,
Okay.
which means offering similar products or services at the same price point.
Right. Got it.
Then there's in the market, meaning you're actively competing in a specific industry.
Makes sense.
These are phrases we hear and use all the time, right?
Yeah.
But they're crucial for clear communication in a business context.
Oh, absolutely. Clear communication builds trust and understanding, which can make or break a deal, a partnership, even a whole company.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I almost forgot my favorite.
Oh, what's that?
It'll never fly.
Classic.
A classic way to express doubt or disapproval.
It really is.
But the lesson doesn't stop there.
Oh, there's more.
It also has this really cool fluency builder section
Okay.
that gives you tips on how to sound more natural when you're speaking.
I like it.
So, for example, one tip is to swap out that kind of stiff phrase, "he will arrive soon,"
Right.
for something more like, "he'll be here any minute."
Yeah, that flows much better.
Right.
It does. It's like learning the difference between just playing the notes on a piano and actually playing music.
I like that.
The notes are the basic words, but fluency is the art of putting them together in a way that's both clear and engaging.
Absolutely. But, going back to that manager for a second,
Yeah.
it's just fascinating to me how their attitude, like, practically suffocated creativity in that meeting.
Oh, totally. What could have been a brainstorming session turned into a tense standoff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really underscores the importance of psychological safety in a team environment.
It does. Google did a study of Project Aristotle, I think it was called, where they found that the most important factor in high-performing teams was psychological safety.
Interesting.
Feeling comfortable taking risks and being vulnerable in front of each other.
So important.
It is.
And here's a surprising twist.
Okay.
The lesson ends with a call to action. encouraging learners to share their own management experiences. And not just to practice their English, but to actually reflect on different leadership styles and their impact.
That's such a valuable exercise for anyone, regardless of whether they're learning English or leading a team.
Absolutely.
Reflecting on our experiences, both good and bad, helps us grow as leaders and communicators.
I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah.
So what's the main takeaway here?
Well, I think it's that even a simple English lesson can hold valuable insights into effective business communication and leadership.
Absolutely. And it's also a reminder that we can find lessons and inspiration in the most unexpected places.
That's so true.
Which leads us to a thought-provoking question for all of you.
All right, hit us with it.
How can you apply these insights to cultivate a more creative and encouraging environment in your own workplace?
Yeah.
How can you make sure that great ideas, even the seemingly out there ones, have a chance to take flight?
It's something to really think about.
Think about it.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.